I think I'm live now. Yes, I am live. Dover v Southend, live at the Crabble. Quick run through the teams. Dover number 1, Mersin, 26 Simpson, 4 Doe, 16 Rooney, 3 Taylor, 11 Munns, 8 Woods, 19 Rigg, 7 Reason, 18 that's Goburn, and 19 is Effiong. What do you get Southend? For Southend, 13 Bishop, number 2 is Biomion, or whatever it said. 19 is Shane, 18 is Ding, 26 Lennon, 3 Ralph, 16 Hamilton, 36 Hutchinson, 11, I can't pronounce his name, 14 Godship, 9 Hooper. It took me a long time to find the team sheets. They have kicked off. Southend in yellow for some reason, and Dover in white shirts, black shorts and black stockings. I'm just trying to find out which way they're kicking. And that was a goal kick being taken by who, I'm not sure. The first attack is it's Dover kicking up. They're on the ball in the middle. Ball played over. Header in the box. Dover just kicking by the new stand, and that'll be in the arms of the Southend keeper, who I thought was going to roll it out quickly. He's in the old orange kit. So no wins in 9 for Southend United. It's been pretty a miserable season so far. Heads up. Could this be a chance here for Southend? Ball played down the width. Ball coming in. That'll come to nothing. I think that's going to be a free kick to Dover. He's holding his ankle. He certainly felt the full force of that challenge. Missed the ball, the Southend player, and caught him right on the ankle. And here comes the kick from the Dover Athletic keeper. High up, headed away, another header. Nothing much happening yet, but Southend are on the ball, playing it quick down the other line. Southend using the flanks. Paul Rooney puts the ball out. Southend take the throw in quick. Hutchinson wins another throw in for Southend. And that goes to Dover Athletic. I know I'm 3 minutes behind, don't worry about it. Chance here for Southend. Hopper wins another throw in of Taylor. Well, a long throw-in coming in from Southend. Long throw taken. Header up. You got to remember, my stream is a bit behind. YouTube probably checking out I'm not showing any of the match. So McLaughlin wins a McLaughlin has won a corner for Southend. So chance for Southend to take the lead. They're not taking this corner short, are they? No, straight in the box. And that's going to be another corner to Southend on the other side. So a corner for Southend on the other side. It's a glorious morning here in the FA Cup first round here at the Crabble in Dover. Ball comes in, keeper gets it, no worries. Munns, the Turkish keeper. Of course, on the bench is Morgan, the former Mason United keeper. That's a long kick. Can Dover create anything here? They've got the ball coming down the width by the new main stand. Chance here, crossing. Southend not dealing with it, but no danger of yet. Number 11, he's going to turn. Is he? Is he? No. He puts a cross in. Not controlled. Southend clear, kind of. And it'll be a throw into Dover on the halfway line. Hope you're all doing well this afternoon. After this, it's straight off the Hayes and the Yedding, who play Oxford United. And on the JB Claret channel will be Liverpool v Man City. And Dover have a chance, but they gave the ball away. Long kick up the field from Southend, but it's a lot of headers. Defeat. Passes it up Southend. Long kick downfield, down the width. Ball in the box. Everyone misses it. And I think the number 11 for Dover will just pass it. Then the other Dover player clears it up the field. That's not a free kick. Southend now have got the ball, having to go backwards to the keeper. Harry Lennon to Bishop in goal. And he will boot it downfield. And Dover will just head it back to their keeper. Seven minutes gone. And headed back to the keeper from Dover Athletic. Of course, Southend did knock out Manchester United 10 years ago in the League Cup, which has had many sponsors since. And they're going back to the Dover keeper. Long kick upfield. Here come Dover. Some short passes. Can they find a breakthrough here? To number 11. Munns to number 26, but he only finds a Southend player who puts it down the flank. Thought it was going out for a throw-in. Now Southend might be able to come forward. Hutchinson, player over, but he can't find him. And Dover can start again. Pretty even game so far. And that'll be cleared to a Dover player. In the middle for Dover in defence. A long ball coming up. Over to the other side. Header. Number 19 can't get there. The number 7 for Southend should be able, or the number 2 should clear that down the field. And Dover have now got a throw in. long throw from Southend. Finds a Dover player. Still not had a shot on goal yet from either team. Sol Campbell hoping to turn Southend's fortunes around. Taylor. Bowling! Oh, and that's... They managed to scramble it away, Southend, but another chance coming in for Dover. Effiong plays it out. Ball comes in. Straight to the arms of Bishop, but Bishop couldn't hold on to it and just about get it away, and Southend kind of struggling to clear their lines. If only Buzz could have made contact, it would have been 1-0 to Dover Athletic. And there was some warnings there for Southend. Southend kicking the ball down the line, and that should go all the way back to Mersin, the Turkish keeper for Dover Athletic. Good cross. The keeper should be keeping hold of that. That was poor from the keeper. Oh no. I think it's gone. We have lost this. So 12 minutes played. And it's Southend with a corner. Corner comes in. Good delivery, but nobody there for Southend. And Dover can come away with it. Oh, that's a nasty foul on the halfway line. That's a foul on Effiong. No, I think that's his name. Says he got the ball. Well, the number 2 did not get the ball. David Rock issuing the first yellow card of the match, number 2. We'll just call him Elvis, number 2. Oh, I don't think he got the ball. He certainly got the player. No, he did not get the ball. He has got the player. Referee being very lenient there. He could have given him more than a yellow card for that challenge. So free kick to Dover, just over the halfway line. Ball comes in. And it goes out for a throw into Southend. Ball booted down the field by Southend. Heston Tyler make the quarterfinals with Gillingham. Oh, chance here for Southend, and that flies into the terracing behind the goal by McLaughlin. Well over. Good run. Lovely pass, squares it for McLaughlin, and McLaughlin totally messes his footing up, and over the bar it goes. So still 0-0 after 14 minutes. Ball now with Dover. Can Dover do anything? No. Southend will play their back to Bishop. Bishop kicks it out. Finds a yellow shirt. The yellow shirts are just passing it around. Header up. Should be dealt with by Dover. And it isn't, but Southend's hopper can't go forward. He has to pass it into the middle. The goal hooked over to the other side. Ralph for Southend just plays it short to Hutchinson. Hutchinson squares it, but only finds a white shirt. And they clear it. Maybe Dover can come forward with their number 9. And he's running up the wing. Ball played. No, he only finds a yellow shirt. But Dover win it back. Another tackle put in. And that's a free kick to Dover Athletic. And another Southend player is going to get booked. Hello, I'm a trash kid. Hello, how are you? I'm just enjoying some FA Cup first round action in my home county as Dover are playing Southend 0-0 at the moment. And it is a cynical challenge from McLaughlin, the number 11. And Rock has booked him. And rightly so, he gets the yellow card. So McLaughlin and Briano have both been booked by Rock. So Southend have got 2 men who could be seeing red. So free kick now for Dover Athletic. Taylor might take this. Or the number 7. Reason and Taylor are over this. It's a long way out, so I don't think anyone's going to score from the free kick. But the ball's put straight in there. Easily dealt with by Southend. Oyomi clears it up the field. Who's going to win it? It's going to be a yellow shirt. Hutchinson. Back to Bishop. Bishop just plays it out to Lennon. And number 14 plays it back to Bishop. Back out to Lennon. And Lennon can only find a white shirt, but it's back with Southend in their own area. Oh, hello, Scott G. Welcome back. Chance here for no. Ooh, bit of a miss kick now. Southend might have a chance. Still got the ball. Still got the ball. Squares it outside the box and into the arms of the Dover keeper. Armando comes in field. Plays it short. Southend playing it back to Bishop. No one's really had a decent goal scoring opportunity yet. As we come up to the 19 minutes. Southend on the ball. Trying to do this whole commentary without the formation, and I think they're both playing 4-4-2. Ralph for Southend. He's gone. Well, he had an option to play it through, but he goes on the wing, hits a Dover Athletic play, receives the ball back, and that's probably going to go out. No, Dover keep it in. Dover plays it all the way back to Southend's defensive line. Now Southend can bring the ball back and win a throw-in. Throw-in to Southend. Long throw taken. And Dover easily deal with that. A long ball played over. Should be all the way back. It is back to Bishop. Bishop throws it out long. Southend starting to dominate possession. 73% in the last 5 minutes. Out on the wing now for Southend. Well, that's got to be a foul, isn't it? And Southend have a free kick. Elvis was definitely fouled as he came down the wing. It was a good pass from Elvis. And he has pulled him back there. So a chance for maybe Southend to do something with this free kick. Bobby Joe Taylor gets booked for Dover Athletic. So 3 players on the yellow card. So a chance for Sol Campbell's side to take the lead. It's in a good area. That was rubbish. Oh dear. Now maybe Dover can break. And maybe Dover will not break as the ball is played by Elvis back to Bishop. I'm doing fine. 21 minutes gone, still 0-0 here at the Crabble in Dover. Hutchinson back to Bishop. Bishop I thought was going to play it to Lennon, but he plays it to his number 5. And that comes absolutely nothing. Dover hoofed up the field. And that'll be a throw-in to Southend, just inside their own half. Arsenal, of course, have won the FA Cup 13 times. They hold the record. Could be chance here, maybe, for something to happen. Nothing happening. And the whistle is blown for something. Sol Campbell in an old grey outfit, looking very smart indeed. No, the Panini, I'm not commenting. The Man City v Liverpool match will be over on JB Clarett's channel at 4:30. He's doing the commentary. Excellent commentator. Number 11 tries to play the bowling, and I think he's won a corner. So first corner for Dover Athletic. I'll leave a link for his channel at half time. It's a fragile Southend defence, but Dover have to make something happen. So Taylor's going to take this corner for Dover Athletic. He's going to be swinging this in with his favoured left foot. In it comes not a bad corner, but straight into the arms of the keeper. And Bishop throws it out long to his number 11. And his number 11, I think he falls over. McLaughlin fell there. You'd be more likely to get a packet of stickers. Maybe a bit of a foul, I suppose. A little push. Well, the ball played up there. And it's straight to the arms of Bishop. Bishop going for another long throw like he was Peter Schmeichels. He's going to get it first. Southend on the ball. And that comes to nothing. And Dover now can come away with it in the middle. It's Bunce. Over to number 26. Straight in the box. Headed out. Ball played back in. Header. And that's going wide of the post. Actually, panini's actually Italian for sandwich. Of course, Panini will be doing the FA Premier League football stickers for the first time 2019. And yes, and Tyler, the former Gillingham manager, these two actually met in the FA Cup in 2002 when Arsenal just about beat Gillingham. As number 26 has the ball, plays it short. I think he's going to play it back to his 26. 26 puts it in the box. Cleared out. You've got to remember the Americans have a big Italian population. Check it. Oh. And the ball has left the stadium. Reason went for goal end. And the ball went flying. A good long ball. Little touch. Reason takes the lathe and boots it out the ground. Good home from the work from the home side, but yet nothing courageous. Still waiting for the first goal scoring opportunity. I would definitely say attempts and goal has been 0-0 from both sides. Southend may be coming forward. Number 3 plays it into the middle. Another pass to the other side. He loses it. And Southend win a free kick in the middle of the park. Yes, strange enough, there was lots in my feed. It's all over Facebook, Twitter. All I was trying to do was find some team sheets. Hutchinson plays it to the captain, Ramono. Hamilton. He loses it and Dover can come forward. Nothing to his left. He goes for goal. And pushed away by Nathan Bishop. I don't think that was going in goal, but it's a good shot from Reason. At least he got it towards the goal and not hitting the trees. It's a decent strike. And Bishop fingertips it wide. It actually was going in, but it's still a pretty easy save for Bishop. So now it comes to corner from Dover. Second corner for Dover. In it comes. It's not the best of corners, but it's still Dover. Number 7 plays it in. Hooked away by Southend. Ball played back in there. And a bit of a foul. Still with Dover. Taylor to number 26. Back to number 26. Now he brings the ball forward. Has he got a man over? He has. And he uses Munns. Some good play here from Dover. Can Reason? No, Reason can't end it. Cleared away by Southend, and I don't think Southend will create an attack. Easily dealt with by Dover. Played long, finds a Southend head. Back to Dover. Ediog. Here come Dover in the box. Lost his foot in. The ball coming in. No, plays it short. Two players combined in there, but no crossover yet. Cross comes in the box. And nothing. Southend, they're going deeper and deeper. I do fancy Dover to get a win here. Wouldn't be a shock for me if Dover were to win, but a chance here and he's overrunning, and that'll be a goal kick to Southend, and it was ruled offside. They're making progress, Dover. Best chance for Dover was Reason, who shot a goal, and Bishop made a brilliant fingertip save. That's actually the best chance of the whole game so far. Southend are fading fast, but they haven't won in 9. They're not second bottom for nothing. You don't get second bottom of your league from playing decent football. Evian has only scored away from home. Hasn't scored at home in these last 8 games. Long ball played. I think it's next Saturday. Dover play Yeovil in the Vanderarma National League. And of course I'll be covering that. You got that or San Marino v Kakistan. Referee plays on, bowling there from Southend, easily headed away. That's a foul. Free kick to Southend, taken quickly. Hutchinson, oh, that was poor. Only manages to find closed down by 2 Dover Athletic players. Still wait the first goal here at the Crabble. Ralph has taken it quickly. Switch sides. Is that going to find their man? No, it's not. Well, it has. Poor header from the Dover player. Ball in the box. Number 18. No, it's found the yellow shirt. McLaughlin. Going to play it to Ralph. Yep, to Ralph. Hutchinson. Back to Ralph. To number 16. And they've lost the ball quite comfortably, Southend, and now Dover can come forward. Not very quick. Rig. A Goburn does nothing, and that'll be a goal kick to Southend. 12 minutes of this half remaining. Goburn and Joe Taylor showing some good movement, but need to be a lot more quicker. Number 11 heads it on for Dover, but only finds a Southend shirt. He brings it forward to number 8. Plays it through the middle. Could be a chance here for Southend. He's there. And that was poor, and Dover will bring it away. Reason forward for Dover, and he wins a free kick in the middle of 51%, 22% and 27% in the attacking areas. So free kick now for Dover to make something happen. It's in the middle of the attacking half. The opportunity, it's in the box, and that'll go all the way to Bishop. And Bishop just rolls it straight out to his 36, his captain. And the captain doesn't do much, just plays it to his other player. Southend going the other side. Southend going forward or backwards to the middle of defence. Going to come through the middle. Number 36 now has got the ball. He's got options, and he goes to his number 2 Elvis. And everyone misses the ball now. Here come Dover. Taylor plays it back. They're going backwards, Dover. Bringing it through the middle. Ball chipped over. And the Dover striker's got it, but he can't get a cross in. Cheeky back heel. And Dover win a corner. Got to give it to everyone. That was a good cheeky back heel. And there was reason running in behind. But they've won a corner. So let's see if they can score from it. Ball comes in. It's cleared off the line. Cleared off the line by Southend. It was like a bit of pinball in there. And it looked like it was going in, but the Southend play was on the line to hook it away as Dover have the ball. Southend yet to have a opportunity on goal. I don't think they've had a shot on target. Nothing coming to my memory. As that'll be a throw into Dover. Right in their own half by the corner flag. Ball comes in. Heads up. Ooh, just cleared away. Was there a suspicion of handball there? No. No handball. And a good clearance from the player on the post from Southend. That was Hooper. Good defending. So long throw from Dover in their own half. Southend win the ball. Can Southend do anything? The answer is not really. They win a throw in just on the halfway line. Sol Campbell not too happy. Maybe a win today will change Southend's season. That's a long throw, but Dover deal with it. But he comes back to a Southend player. Now Southend have a chance. Long ball played, and that is easily gathered by the keeper. Mercenary, no problem getting down to save that. It was an easy one. Mercer looks a decent keeper. Ball with Southend in their defensive area. Bishop will kick it downfield. That's going to be a foul, and the referee gives nothing. Still got possession, Southend. Ralph on the ball. Can he get a ball in? Can Ralph square it? He can. And that's a corner to Southend. That was cleared quite high by Dope. So here comes the corner. Should be whipped straight in there. Can Southend get a goal before half time? And it misses everybody, but it should have been back in there, but the Southend player falls. And now maybe Dover can come forward. He slips, he's on the ground, and there'll be a throw into Southend. Sol Campbell moaning with somebody. Long throw taken by Dover. Nothing much happening for Dover, so Southend have a chance. Two plays. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be the Dover play, number 26. He's got plenty of space. Oh, that's a poor cross, but he wins a corner nonetheless of Hutchinson. So an opportunity here for Dover Athletic to take the lead before half time. Four corners each. Taylor, number 3, will whip this one in like he did with the last corner. He just needs some of the Dover players to attack the ball as it comes in. Here comes the corner. And nothing happens, and maybe no, they lose it. So a chance here again for Dover, number 11 on the ball. Plays it short, receives the ball back on the wing. And wins another corner. Well played there, Munns. Good clever 1-2 there between Doe and Munns. So Taylor will put another one in. Another ball in the box from the corner. Plenty in there for Dover. Nothing between these two sides so far. But the goal can change everything as the ball is whipped in there. No one manages it. And it's still with Dover now on the other side. Can Dover whip a cross in? Chance now for Dover to put a cross in. Easily dealt with by Southend, and Southend should bring this ball forward. And that's going to be a free kick. No, nothing doing from the referee, David Rock. Chance here, maybe? No, Bishop comes out and takes his own player out. Definitely an infringement in the middle of the field. That was a good ball. Number 19 and Nathan Bishop there. I mean, we'll say Nathan Bishop came off his arm very quickly. He's had a decent game for Southend. And Tom Hopper wants no way, he hasn't got a free kick. Kick taken, easily dealt with by Southend. Dover have the ball back in their own half. Number 26 to Woods. The play pass to plays a long one. It's a good ball, but he had a man over? Oh, he hits a Southend player. The left hand side for Dover causing the problems. Oh, that's a foul, and he misses the target anyway. The former Maidstone United player. So Dover in this half were playing from left to right. Let's write that down. It's not been a bad cup game. It might be better in the second half as Southend have the ball on their right side. Ramona to McLaughlin. Free kick to Southend. A foul on McLaughlin. Just outside the box on the right side for Southend. It's a big chance for Southend, but I don't know who's going to score this, or can they score it? They've had I think 1 or 2 free kicks they've done absolutely nothing with. Fouls committed, 4 from Dover, 6 from Southend. Where it comes. Referee going to blow. Well, Southend are going straight for goal. We've passed the 45 minutes win injury time, and I think this is going to be the last action of the first half. It goes in straight in the arms of the keeper, and that will be that, I would say. Too easy for Merson. Aims for the right side post and only finds the keeper. And it's Dover coming up their left side now, and they won a corner. Two minutes of time added on. The roof was all Cameron. There hasn't been much between these two teams. And it's on the right. Number 11 puts the ball in. It's a... Oh, how has he not got that on target? Southend will bring it clear. Good chance for Southend. How he's not been able to put that towards the goal is anyone's guess. Long from Doe, finds the Southend head. Effiong receives it, going nowhere. Plays it to his number 11. And hits the Vanderarma sign. Good effort from Munns. That'll be half time. And the score is Southend United 0, Dover Athletic 0, Southend United 0. And I'll be back for the second half. So Dover now kicking from right to left and Southend left to right as Dover kick off. Dover did have more of the ball in that first half. So Campbell very animated on the touchline. I think the mascot is a crab. And Dover have kicked off. Quick long ball on their left side, but easily dealt with by Southend, middle of the park. And Dover try down the left again, not finding their man, and that is too easy. Very scrappy start to this second half. Dover playing 3 up front, so they're going for a 4-3-3. Still Bishop in goal. So it's 3 in defence, 4 in midfield, and 1 up front, and 2 up front for Southend. Free kick on the left now for Dover. Can Dover now take the lead? Played the heads, and they have played the heads, and Southend clear it. Munns tries to play the ball in, a back flick, but Southend cleared that very comfortably. And the Dover play goes down. That be a throw into Southend, taken very quickly down their right side. But no, Southend can't control. They won't be winning a free kick. And Dover now coming through the middle with Simpson. Ball played through to their striker. He's going to have to play back. And he's gone with Effiong. Well played by Ralph. And Ralph wins a free kick on that right side. Keeper goes direct. Southend have the ball on their left side. Plays it into the middle, and everyone misses it. Played back to the Dover keeper, and he goes direct as well. Here goes McLaughlin now on the left side for Southend. Ball coming in the box. Header, and that goes into the arms of the keeper. Still waiting for this first goal. They work the ball really well down the right hand side. No pace on that header. A throw in on the right side for Southend. Easily dealt with by Dover. Back to a Southend shirt on this right side. And that's a push. Referee giving nothing. Cross coming in. Oh, nothing happening for Southend, and it'll be a throw into Southend. Easy clearance for Simpson. And was that a push on Rooney? On hoop. I think Hopper has pushed him. Nothing doing for the referee. Gets in the box, play squares it, and it was an easy clearance for Simpson. Ball back in the box, easily cleared, not far enough, and the ball flies out the stadium. Well, the ball's somewhere in the trees. Now, wouldn't that be a spot the ball competition? So it's the third new bowl of the game. The Dover keeper slips, but no problems with Dover as they have the bowl on their left side. Smacks the bowl into the Southend face, but he's okay, and that's going to be a free kick to Southend. Foul conceded by Lennon on Effiong on Dover's right side. Definitely a foul. So, chance here for Dover. Number 3 will take it. Ball straight in the box would be the best option for Dover, which Taylor is going to do. In swinging, play the heads. Left foot of Taylor. And it's, oh no, nothing doing. Thought that was going goal bound. Still with Dover. Shoots for goal and it flies into the terracing behind the goal. It was a good ball in the box. Oh, he clear cut chance, but heads it against a Southend player, and then Effiong only manages to curl it into the terracing on the right side. So still no goals. Header. And Dover now can come away with it, but Southend lose it. A bit scrappy, but Southend have it. Effiong. Oh, that's poor control. So Effiong can't do nothing with it. Should have played it up to Taylor on that left side. But didn't get the corner. And that's going to go out for... No, it's not. Number 11, McLaughlin passes it back. And that's poor from Southend. A lot of mistakes creeping into this game. Southend have it on their left side, trying to bring it forward. And that's going to be a throw into Dover of Lennon for Southend. Tyler not happy with something. Tyler saying a few things that I will not repeat. I actually don't know what he said. But it wasn't pleasant according to the BT commentators. Backheader from Scott Doe to his keeper. Merson goes direct, booting it long. Heads up, Southend. Heads up again from Southend. And another long ball played by Dover, and he puts it into the left stand. So Campbell not been smiling a lot in this game. Bit of blood on the knee of a Dover Athletic player. There's a player down for Southend. Got to get everything set up for the next game, which will be Hayes United v Oxford. I'm sure there's going to be some goals in that. In the League Cup, Oxford came back to beat Millwall, destroyed West Ham United. So you would fancy Oxford United to absolutely destroy Hayes and Yeading United. That would be a shock if Hayes and Yeading of the Bostik League could knock out Oxford United. I don't think they will, but it's the FA Cup. Anything can happen. So I'll play it down. So an injury for Southend. Southend's best is the 5th round of the FA Cup. The last time they reached the 5th round was in the 92-93 season. Of course, that's when the Premiership first begun. Yeading play in the Southern League Premier Division South, playing its home games at Beacons Field. There was no contact in that injury. Got that boot caught there, and we're having problems again with the stream. And we're back away with the Southend throw-in on their right side. And that came to nothing. And Dover will have it on their left side, which I think the number 3 Taylor's going to take. Well, the Southend player's going to play on for the time being. And there's a substitute warming up for Southend. Southend not getting going yet since half time. And it's headed away by Southend, but that game's going to fall to a Dover player. Bit scrappy. Southend kick it long, and that'll be a throw in to Southend, which McLaughlin takes quick in the middle of the park for Southend. Going to their left side. Long ball played up, and that should be dealt with by Dover. The keeper's coming up to gather. He rolls it out quick. I'm not watching that. So 55 minutes gone. Dover coming through the middle. Can't find their man. Easily headed away by Southend. Southend on their left side. Elvis. Lovely life by McLaughlin. Hutchinson to McLaughlin. McLaughlin maybe take it. No, cleared by Dover, and that'll be a throw in on the halfway line for Southend United. I have a feeling we might be going to a replay in 2 weeks' time at Roots Hole. Number 19 throws it long, finds his man. He twists the number 14, switches it to the left. Ralph. McLaughlin puts the ball in the box, headed away by Dover. Backheader into the arms of the Dover keeper. The Dover keeper has not been tested in this game, and that's not good for a league side. He puts it down, kicks it long, heads up. And there'll be a free kick. A foul on Hamilton. He was a little push in the back. The foul was by Rigg of Dover. He will not receive a card. Hamilton on loan from Manchester United for the whole season at Roots Hole. As it's now with Southend in their own half. Down the right side, there comes a good ball over. Could be a chance here for Dover. And McLaughlin wins a corner for Southend. Rooney, good defending. Good run forward. McLaughlin, good control with the ball. Takes it on his chest. McLaughlin, they're playing well there. So here comes the corner. Hutchinson with the corner, straight in the box. And straight into the arms of the keeper. Easily claimed by the keeper. Under no pressure, trying to throw the ball forward. Well, a few technical issues here. Wanted to throw the ball forward quickly, and he kicks it out. 58 minutes played, and it's Southend with the ball, and they play back to Bishop. Bishop kicks it long, and bit scrappy. We have a non-buffing straight. Why is this happening? Trying All these are now playing the buffs. Oh, you having a laugh, are you? I don't stop the bloody buffing, will you? Pistol, stop trying us to bloody. Oh, will you stop? What? So Southend have made a substitution. Joseph, number 19, going off, and Kiernan, number 15, is coming on. A straight replacement. Just having a few technical issues in this second half. Half an hour to go, and it does look like it's going to be 0-0. Why is there buffing? What is any buffing on this game? Oh, it's going to be hard to commentate. Oh, we're going to get this buffing. Why are you doing this to me? Oh. Chance here for Dover now, number 7 to number 18 on this left side, and it's headed away by Southend. Taylor, Munns, plays it back to Taylor. Taylor from his left side trying to put a cross in to number 7, Reason. Wins a corner off McLaughlin. Now Dover making some noise. So Dover now with this corner on their left side. Ball straight in the box. Heads up. Could be a chance. And that's blasted wide by Reason on his right side. It's a good chance, but he couldn't keep his shot down. Whipped in. Reason receives it. Oh my word, he's miskicked that one. I think he's cleared the stands. And Hess and Tyler not best pleased. And taken short by Bishop, and now Southend coming down their right side, playing a long ball over the top. Comes to nothing, and Taylor comes away with it for Dover. And wins a free kick right on the middle. In the circle. He's right on the halfway line with this free kick. Dover definitely at the better of this second period, but not taking any of their opportunities. I do not know what that was. Saw the keeper of his line, went for goal, but came to nothing. And he threw that away. It wasn't a corner. It's only a corner if the ball goes out, not the goalkeeper. It was the goalkeeper that was over the line, not the ball. And that's a free kick to Southend on their right side. A foul on number 11. Bit ambitious that from Taylor. Flies it in, never going in. I can tell you the ball is definitely kept in. It's the keeper who was over the line. Chance here for Southend. He's managed. Oh, he's won a corner on his right side. Ball coming off. The Southend fans enjoying themselves here at the Crabble. They're still in the FA Cup. 6th corner for the League One side. And can the Shrimpers make something happen? Ball straight in the box. Heads up. And that comes to nothing. Might have won another corner. They have another corner to Southend. There was a bit of shirt pulling there, which the referee didn't spot. We don't have any VR at the Crabble. Lennon palmed away. That's not a penalty. Nothing doing. Launched by Miono. And Southend coming strong now. Ball put in. Headed away. Reason, no, still with the yellow shirts. This is the best period, I think, for Southend. Hamilton. Elvis. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton going back to Elvis. Long ball played. Long ball played over the top from Southend. And Simpson was some defending. Plays it back to the keeper. He plays it back to Simpson on that left. And now maybe they can come forward. That was actually Dover's right side. Having a lot of beef with the stream. Don't know why this is doing this. Reason is brought down on that right side for Dover. Hamilton was a bit late. There's a chance here for Dover maybe. No, that's not handball. It was straight into his chest. So a chance here for Dover maybe to take the lead. A set piece comes straight in, and it misses everybody. Good delivery, but again nobody can finish it. So still 0-0 here at the Crabble. Might have been a slight fuss. Good defending. So in the corner which Taylor's going to take from the other side. Ball played in. Headed away. Could be a chance for number 9. He hits it and only finds a Southend player. Dover coming forward again. Nothing happening. And that's going to be a foul. But the referee's not giving nothing. And it's with Taylor trying to take his man. But no, he's not able to. So Taylor running it infield. Back to his number 4. And now they're going to the left. Simpson receives the ball back and he misses the ball misses the ball. Hutchinson coming down the left now for Southend. Plays a pass, ball in the box. And that's easily dealt with by Dover. Dover now in the middle. They've done more. Deal with it. They can have a chance. Effiong, can he get a shot on goal? Oh, they've won a corner. It's a corner. Well done, Ralph, who's had a decent game for Southend. Good run that from Munns. He's hit it well. Good block. So another chance for Dover to get the lead. Bowl in the box. And that is wide of the mark. Bishop's fuming. Was he clattered by a Dover player or a Southend player? Oh, he was clattered. It was Rooney who clattered. So what's the referee given? 10 shots for Dover, 9 for Southend, 2 on target for Dover and 4 on target for Southend. And we're still waiting for the first goal. Long kick from the keeper. Head up. Could be a chance. It's a free kick. Hopper's not happy. It was would have been a free kick to Dover, but it's been given as an offside. Still no goals. As Southend making another substitution. And here goes Acquah on the number 9. Is he going to go for goal? No, he's not. Just squares it. And Munns could do nothing with that. And Ralph plays a poor pass. And it's back with Dover. Munns. That's a short pass. And Woods just couldn't do nothing there. And Southend might be able to break him man over. Oh dear. Really not really subtle and gives away a free kick. Bit needless free kick, and he'll be booked for that. Rock booking another player. 20 minutes left. Ooh, he has taken his legs. Bit cynical, he wasn't going anywhere. Is this a mistake? That's going to cost Dover the second round. Double change here for Southend. Cox and Acquah coming on. Free kick has to be taken first. Steps on. And that will go wide and comes to absolutely nothing. But they get a corner from it. Poor free kick. And here come the substitutions for Southend. Can they make a change? Simon Cox. Played in the semi-final a couple of years ago against Reading at Wembley against Arsenal. The score now still 0-0. So it's no surprise Brandon Goodship is going off. He's done absolutely nothing for Southend. Didn't know he was still playing. So that's one substitution. One goal in 7 appearances for the other substitution. Ball comes in. Jai isn't easily away. So McLaughlin has come on and Emil Acquah has come on. 1 goal in 7 games for Southend. This is his debut in the FA Cup. Here comes a substitution for Dover. Goburn is going off. And Gaul is coming on. Nassim El Gaul. And he has scored 1 goal for Dover Athletics so far this season. I hope this is... And Dover have the ball in the middle with Southend. Played over. And that is offside. Simpson down. Did you know the offside flag was up? Is it bad? Hooper tries to clear. Oh. Just got a knee in the face as he slid into Hooper. There's nothing Hooper could do when Simpson was flying in. Last 5 minutes, 78% possession to Dover, 22% possession to Southend, and it's Dover with the ball to Taylor, and he can't find the striker Effion. Don't forget Man City v Liverpool live commentary on the JB Claret 1983 channel. Join JB at 4:30 Greenwich Mean Time. So 15 minutes. Hopefully we won't have too much injury time, but I do have to set the next game up. And here comes Southend down there, left side. Nowhere to go. Playing it back. Gonna switch it to the right side. The substitution number 2 is number 2 Elvis, and that flies out for a throw-in. Getting very scrappy now this game. In the middle for Southend. Neither team looks like scoring, even though Dover have at the best chance. Elvis to the substitution. He's going to play it back to Elvis. No. Gould, good tackle. Long ball played. Who's going to get that header? It goes to Dover, back with Southend. And that's a bad slip. Player down for Dover. Reason to Gould. Effion plays to his right. Ball played back to Effion. He can't control it. Munns now on that left side. Aaron Simpson plays the ball in. Are we going to get a goal? It's straight into the arms of Bishop. The substitution goal with a good header, but he only finds the keeper. Munns to Simpson. Simpson plays the ball, and Gould can only direct his header straight to the arms of the keeper. Number 10 in by Southend. Nobody there for Southend. Southend's Ralph on the other side. No, that's poor. Easily cleared by Doe. Nothing happening there. And maybe Gould can chase it down. He wins a corner. Just inside the Southend half, near the Gomez advertising hoarding. And Sol Campbell, he's fuming. He's not happy with what he's seeing. Sol Campbell, an absolute blinding defender for Arsenal, Tottenham and England. Also won the FA Cup with Pompey. Even if forget that he also won a lot of silverware with Arsenal. 2 league championships, a few FA Cups. He won actually 4 FA Cups. 3 with Arsenal, 1 with Pompey. And that's in the middle, and it's Dover. It's bouncing around. Simpson. Hamilton. Back to Southend. Back to with Dover. Doe. No, it's Rigg. And that's a throw into Southend. Just under 12 minutes to go in this FA Cup first round match at the Crabble. And we are still waiting the first goal. It does look like this will go to a replay. Southend pass it to Elvis. Elvis plays it back into defence. Quick ball played. And now he finds number 3 Taylor. And Effion, can he go forward? He can't. Plays it off to Taylor, who's had a sublime match. Reason, he's going to go for goal. Plays it short to number 11. Munns. Cleared by Lennon. Headed down by Dover. Reason. He's got options. Tries to play it in to goal. Deane gets it away. Southend find it hard to keep possession of the ball now in these last 10 minutes, but it's still 0-0, so it looks like we could be going back to Roots Hole in 2 weeks' time. If it's live, I will cover it. So a long throw coming in from Dover. Dover making lots of noise. Simpson with the throw in. Goal with the header, and he puts it into the arms of Bishop in the old orange outfit. He boots long, and that only comes to a head, and Doe heads that away easily. A hoof upfield. That's going to be hard to control for anybody. A little header from Southend, hooked away, and Doe will play that back to Mersin. Mersin kicks long, and that's going to be a throw into Southend on their left side. Hesson Tyler making a change now, number 19 for number 24. Stephen Riggs coming off, and Centurion just joined on the 1st of November, the number 24. Only 19. Will he make a name for himself? Southend ever... that's dreadful. No. Nothing happening for Southend. Now can Dover do something? Southend play it back to Bishop. Effion chases down, but Bishop deals with it, and then he doesn't. He puts it out for a throw in, and the ball rolls up the roof and comes back down. Simpson with the throw in, plays it to goal. Goal controls. Goal goes through a ball in the box, easily cleared by Southend. Another throw in for Dover, a bit further up the pitch. It was dinged with the clearance for Southend. Throw in taken. Effion to Reason. Goal falls over. Southend put out for another throw in. A lot of pressure now for Southend. Time ticking down. Are we going to have a second match between these two sides at the Roots Hole in 2 weeks' time? Goal with the ball to number 8. And he miskicks it, and it's a throw into Southend taken quickly. And Southend unable to break, and it's Dover that get the ball back. Man, the match has to be number 3 Taylor. Goal going to get there first? No, it's Southend. And here come Dover again. Goal. Ball in the box. Is Effion going to get there? He does, but he can't. He has to do it again, trying to get the ball back in the box. Number 3 Taylor, who's had a solid game for Dover. And the ball is played into the box. So still 0-0 here between Dover and Southend. 85 minutes played. Down to the last 5 minutes. And it's 1-0 to Dover Athletic. So Dover have taken the lead. I'm sorry that I've missed the goal. So we have the first goal of the game. That's not a foul. So 5 minutes for Dover to hold on. And Southend's miserable season continues. My apologies for not seeing the goal. Can Dover make it 2-0? And it's goal. He's had a pretty decent game since coming on as a substitution. And the goal scorer is the substitution. Rule on 84 minutes has probably scored the winner for as reason, and Southend are crumbling as reason comes in on his left and tries to show to composure. He gets in the 18-yard box, shows composure and wins a corner for Dover. Three in the box for Dover Athletic. Corner comes in. Chance here for number 7. And he hits. Oh, he hits the bar. Hits the crossbar. Reason unlucky. Takes one touch. Another touch. Moves. Oh, just hits the right side. Oh, unlucky, hitting the right side and it goes over the bar. Unlucky there, reason. It's Dover in the lead. Cumberbatch is coming on for Dover. And Jack Munns goes off. So a straight swap for Dover Athletic. So Campbell just hoping for a last minute effort from Southend, but here comes Gall again, running in. He's got an option, plays it to Effion in the 18-yard box, plays it out to Reed. Reason's going to have a shot, only finds a Southend player, and they're quite happy to take the corner on their left side. It's a shame we have not seen the goal yet, because of technical issues. So Dover not letting Southend get back in his time. You would fancy Dover to make it 2-0. We're nearly into the 90th minute. Shortly taken, and that'll go out for a goal kick to Southend. Coming off goal. Well, at least the Southend fans are making some noise singing "We're Southend till we die." So fair play to the Southend fans, who probably wish this game would have been called off, or a massive rainstorm or something would get the game postponed. As Southend tried to come forward with number 16, played in the box, nobody there. And that is not a penalty. Southend not really created anything, and I think Sol Campbell's getting used to this, wondering what's he got to do to get the Southend team winning a game. Well, we got 5 minutes of injury time. So 5 minutes of injury time here at the Crabble. We haven't got much time to get the next game on. So the next game will be at 2:15. Down at Beaconsfield Road between Hayes and Yeading and Oxford United. Oh dear, the substitutes combined, but didn't stock with any venom and straight into the arms of the Dover keeper. It's been a poor performance for Southend. A bit of a warning there for Dover. And Dover clear down their right side. Effion wrestled to the ground and wins a free kick. That was going through the goalkeeper, so that was a stupid. And he deserves a booking, the Southend captain Ding. There was no need to wrestle him to the ground. So it just goes from bad to worse for Southend. Timothy Ding receives a yellow card. It's been a pretty poor afternoon for Southend. Southend will have to go 10 games without a win. The FA Cup could have been a good distraction, maybe get their season going, but it's not happening. And here come Dover with a. Well, they're going to take a free kick here out on the left, playing it short. Further out on the left, and that's another free kick, maybe. No, throw in. Referee's got to deal with stuff. Bit of a coming together there. There's another free kick for Dover, further out on the left. Played quick. They're just not doing much here, Dover. They'll take the throw-in on the left side. Celta, Dover and Calais is where they'll be taking the throw-in. And when this game is over, we will be switching over to Hayes and Yeading for the next cup match. I know there's going to be goals now. I don't fancy Hayes and Yeading's chances against Oxford United. And that'll go to the keeper. Goal kick to Dover. Long kick played. Southend kicked the ball long. Kearney on their left side. Into the middle for Southend. Time ticking down for Southend. They switch it to the right side. Romano, Elvis trying to put the ball in there. Is he going to win a corner? Gould is with him. It's just a throw in. Thrown in quick. Back out to Elvis. He puts the ball in. Oh, that's poor. Good block from Doe. He's also had a good game for Dover. And easy for the keeper. The look says it all from Sol Campbell. I think Sol Campbell was quite aware things were going to get a lot worse before they get better. Still plenty of time for him to turn it around for Southend, but it won't be in the FA Cup. As Hess and Tyler can look forward to the second round draw, he will join fellow Kent club at Mason United, who beat Torquay United yesterday at the Gallagher Stadium. Gillingham surprised everybody with a draw, and Dover Athletic are in the second round draw. And I'll be back very shortly with the next game.